Hello, friends. Hi. Hello, everybody. Friends, I'm Steph. That's Brad. You've arrived at Steel City MTG. We play limited here, and tonight we are playing Secrets of Strixhaven. We would not be able to do this without our good friends and sponsors, Manipool, Nerdgear, and Gerudo. We spent literally all day today listing things from our collection on Manipool and sorting cards and all that fun stuff. So if you are interested, actually, I will get you our store link for Manipool because we have one of those. But let me see here. I'll put our store link in chat here so you can see here what let me see. Where is it? Steel City MTG. Beautiful. I'll put this in chat for you all. So if you want to see all the fun stuff that we listed on in our Manipool store, you'll be able to see that here.
Yeah, normally our Manipool store is a lot of the stuff that we open on these streams.
Yeah.
But we dug into our actual collection this time, and there are some heaters on there.
Yeah, so. We're talking like demonic tutors, we're talking Teferi's protections, we're talking force of will, there's a lot, there's some heaters in there. So if you're looking for some fancy cards, I mean there's even some like medium fancy cards in there. So but if you're looking for some good stuff, definitely check that out. So yeah, thank you Manipool for sponsoring us. Thank you Nerdgear. Nerdgear is a place where we accessorize all of our Magic cards. We get these fun novelty dice and our hard plastic dry erase token thingies, and then we got our play mats from there. They sell all kinds of great accessories, so highly recommend you checking them out. And then also please check out Gerudo. Gerudo is our favorite trading card game community hub on the internet, and that is where we are playing our games tonight. Actually, they have a webcam gameplay interface in addition to fun things like trading card game geared user profiles, and also there's forums, and actually there's some live streaming that happens there. So definitely check it out. There's new features rolling out all of the time, and it supports more than just Magic the Gathering. In fact, it supports a game that we have come to know and love called Cataclysm Arcade. Cataclysm Arcade, in fact, is a new trading card game made by Brian David Marshall, who is a well-known Magic player and well-known trading card game design mind in the world of Magic. So he made a new game. And that game is Cataclysm Arcade, and we're going to teach y'all how to play it tomorrow. So tomorrow at noon. So we'll sleep for like 8 hours after this stream, and then we'll wake up, and then we'll immediately fire up the stream again. It'll be great. But yeah, tomorrow at noon Eastern. So I know y'all are probably going to be grilling out or just chilling out. One of the two, one or both of those, maybe tomorrow. But we're hoping that maybe at around noon, lunchtime-ish, or if you're on the West Coast, maybe a little earlier than that. But maybe you'll have some time to join us and learn how to play a new game. It's you know how much we love Sealed, right? This is a game that is all about being able to play a full game and not just like silly Pai Gow kinds of games. A full game with one booster pack each.
It says right there, plays out of one pack.
Can you scoot it over to the right a little bit? It's like you're kind of out of there you go, right there. There you go.
Plays out of one pack.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Yeah, and we are among the first people with these boosties, which is very exciting. So we will absolutely be showing you how to play that tomorrow. So if you would love to tune in, we would love to see you there. But yes, tonight we are playing Secrets of Strixhaven. We've done this set a couple of times at this point, but I still can't get enough of it, and I think you probably also still can't get enough of it. It is like it's one of the most fun limited environments that we've had. Now, I think the bar is probably on the floor because of turtles, right? But I really do. I really am still having a lot of fun with this. I'm playing a lot of this on Arena. And I think a lot of you are probably enjoying this too. Learn to Play VOD will be up. Yeah, everything will be hosted here on Twitch, and then Gerudo will have it later after they have a chance to do some edits and post it on their channels as well. But yeah, it'll be posted. It'll be posted here for sure immediately after the stream tomorrow, so you'll be able to check it out. Yes, this set is fantastic. Indeed, I agree. All right, so for those of you who are new here, we play Sealed here. 1v1 Sealed. It is our mission to convince you all that you don't need a full box and 8 people in order to have fun opening your booster packs and playing. In order to play games with booster packs, you really can just have one person and a handful of packs, and you can have a ton of fun. And so that's what we try to do on our stream. And tonight, 1v1 sealed is the game. And so we're going to be cracking packs, building decks, and playing a best of 3 match on camera for you all. And before we get started with that, we're going to very quickly go through the limited archetypes. Now, we've done this before. You all are very familiar with the limited archetypes for Secrets of Strixhaven, so we don't need to dig in super hard. We can do just kind of a light, easy breezy overview today, and then remind you all what the money cards are, and then we will get to pack Kraken. Does that sound good?
I'm into it.
I think it sounds good. Also, hi, Arizona Angels. It's good to see you. All right, let's get into the slideshow. Bada bing, baby.
All right, here we are. Okay, so Strixhaven, you know it. Big magical school with 5 different colleges, each represented by enemy color pairs. This set has a huge emphasis on casting instants and sorceries, which makes the limited environment a little weird, but I think it's still a ton of fun. So each college has its own strategy and its own mechanic, so we will dive into those. Those represent the draft archetypes for this set, as well as a secret 6th archetype that we may or may not have hinted at earlier in chat if you were here. So let's get into it. So the first thing we need to know about Strixhaven is the prepare mechanic. This is everywhere. Every color has access to it. There's a lot of cards that have this mechanic. It's very good. The short version is when a creature becomes prepared, the little spell on the right half of its text box, you create a copy of it in exile, and you can cast that spell. Doing so causes your creature to become unprepared. Most creatures in this set will enter prepared and have no way to re-prepare their spell, but some of the more fancy ones do have ways to re-prepare their spells, and so you might be able to cast them more than once. Next, we have Paradigm. This appears on a cycle of mythic sorceries. Basically, the first time you resolve a spell with Paradigm, every time you resolve a spell with Paradigm, you'll exile it. But the first time you resolve a spell with Paradigm, you will create this sort of trigger that at the beginning of each of your upkeeps, you can cast a copy of that spell without paying its mana cost. So a really cool way to get some recurring value. Super duper fun. Like we said, there's 1 sorcery at Mythic for every color. Then we have Converge. And Converge cards care about the number of colors you spend to cast the spell that has it. The effects vary widely from card to card, but generally they get better the more colors of mana you spend to cast it. A lot of the cards with Converge in this set are colorless, but there are a handful of green cards, a handful of red cards, as well as a single black card with Converge. All right.
The black one is devastating too. It makes your opponent discard cards. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. Also, Revival Craft 7000, thank you for the follow. Good to see you. Hi, hello. All right.
Draft archetypes. Here we go. So this is strictly speaking, technically speaking, a 5 archetype set with enemy 2 color pairs. The first is white and black, the College of Silverquill with their mechanic Repartee. Repartee abilities are triggered abilities that appear on permanents, mostly creatures, but I think there's at least 1 enchantment that has a Repartee trigger. And these abilities trigger when you cast an instant or sorcery that targets a creature. So this is sort of a tempo aggro strategy, looking to use combat tricks and removal spells to trigger these Repartee effects often and sort of keep your opponent off kilter while your creatures keep attacking them. Then we have in blue and red, the College of Prismari and their mechanic Opus. So these Opus abilities trigger whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, but the effect they give you is better if you spent 5 or more mana to cast that spell. So this is sort of a big mana spellslinger archetype. You're kind of want to spend the early game playing some creatures with Opus abilities and removing your opponent's creatures so that you can set up these big turns in the late game where you can chain these big spells together and really get a lot of advantage. Next, we have black and green, the College of Witherbloom and their mechanic Infusion. So infusion abilities care about if you've gained life this turn, different than abilities that say whenever you gain life. These abilities simply just check if you have gained life. So this is sort of a mid-range archetype looking to stabilize with a healthy amount of life gain triggers so you can afford to be a little more choosy when you get involved in combat, and then have these sort of big creatures that get better when you gain life. They get bigger, and then having efficient removal spells to remove your opponent's threats so that your creatures can get in for damage. Next, we have my personal favorite, the College of Lorehold in red and white, with their set mechanic Flashback. This college. So Flashback is an alternate casting cost that appears on instants and sorceries that lets you cast them from your graveyard. The Lorehold archetype is a sort of aggro mid-range archetype that cares about cards leaving your graveyard or casting spells from your graveyard. So you're gonna be doing a lot of like kind of drawing and discarding to get stuff in your graveyard that you can then exile or cast or return to your hand that will power up the creatures that you play, so you can apply a lot of pressure in the early to mid game. Then lastly, technically, we have green and blue, the College of Quandrix, with their set mechanic Increment. So Increment is a triggered ability that when it resolves puts a +1/+1, or it triggers when you cast a spell in which you spent more mana than the creature's power or toughness. And when that ability resolves, it will put a +1/+1 counter on the creature that has it.
You have been correct. It's the QB.
The QB.
Yes, okay.
The box bug.
Yes.
So this archetype rewards you for curving out, and it helps you leverage X cost spells better, since those X cost spells can increment your creatures at any stage of the game. So you're going to be looking to make some extra mana, play some creatures with increment that are, in the 1 to 3 mana range, and then draw a lot of cards, remove your opponent's spells, play big X cost spells to keep the +1/+1 counter value going. Now, as we hinted at earlier, there is a secret 6th archetype, and that is what we call
the secret of Strixhaven.
Yes, the secret of Strixhaven.
Converge Soup.
Converge Soup. It's sort of a control archetype that is mostly going to be centered in either green and blue or blue and red. So you're going to be sort of a base Quandrix or Prismari deck, and then you're going to splash for the other colors and try to maximize the value of converge spells. So you're going to be looking to play early game removal spells while you sort of set up getting multiple colors, and then just absolutely devastate your opponent in the late game with something like Snarl Song or one of the archaics that just are these over-the-top powerhouses if you can spend 4 or 5 colors of mana on them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The last thing we'll talk about before we open our boosties is the money cards. Now, the prices for Secrets of Strixhaven, the cards are generally... their prices are generally decreasing. We have the same big 3 as before, but we have lost a couple cards and are worth $5 or more. We're at 13 now, and you'll if you remember from the last time we did Secrets of Strixhaven, these numbers are all lower than they were last time. But we have Emeritus of Woe at $23, and then Improvisation Capstone and Emeritus of Ideation both at $13.
Yeah. Now, I think some of this is a function of availability, right? So I think people are still actively opening Secrets of Strixhaven, but these cards are extremely coveted in Standard, which is why they are the way that they are. Well, Emeritus of Woe, I think, is more of a commander card, but certainly Improvisation Capstone and Emeritus of Ideation are seeing a lot of play in Standard right now. And so I think you can probably expect to see these kind of go down a little bit until we get the next set, and then we start to see a little bit fewer booster packs open from Secrets of Strixhaven, and then those might tick up again, because Izzet is just always good in Standard, or has been good and will continue to be good for a little while. So that's my 2 cents about that.
Yep.
All right. Here we are.
Is it boosty time?
I think it's boosty time. I am super ready to I'm super ready to open some packs here. So we opened a full collector box yesterday. So yesterday we did our judge talk and a booster box stream. So those of you who don't know, Brad and I are judges, or have been certified as judges in a previous iteration of the judge program, have not re-upped, but all technicalities. We know Magic rules good. And so we try to teach them occasionally. And so every quarter or so, we have a really, really, really nerdy stream where we teach you about Magic rules. And so actually the VOD for that is up on our channel right now. So if you want to learn about how to cast a spell, and that sounds ridiculous, and I promise it's not. There are all kinds of fun things that happen whenever you put something on a stack, all kinds of decisions that you need to make and in order that they need to be made in.
9 whole steps.
9 steps to casting a spell. Did you know that? Did you know that? One of the most common questions a level 1 judge will get from their mentors is, tell me how you cast a spell.
Yep.
And because it's hard. It's hard stuff. Anyway, so we taught all about it yesterday. Brad taught all about it yesterday. We opened a bunch of collector boosties, which was fun. We opened a bunch of shiny things, but I want to open booster packs that I can play games with. So we're gonna do that right now. Let's zoom in, and yeah, we'll zoom in so we can see our things a little bit better. Yeah. All right. We do have an ad that is starting here, so we're going to go ahead and run that. But we do have a promotion happening right now for 35% off 5+ gift subs. So if you find that you would like to see fewer ads, that's a great way to do it, and you get to save some money doing it. It's great. All right. So we're going to run an ad really quickly, and then we will tap into these boosties.
Also, the presence of Fleam has been requested.
Ooh, we do have an emotional support, Fleam. Thank you so much. All right, we are in our ad break right now, but those of you who are here are listening to the Secret Podcast. Secret Podcast. Yes, Fleam, emotional support Fleam. We have him here. He's going to stay with us for about the next 15 minutes or so. Secret Squidcast. Oh, goodness. Okay, great.
Uh-oh.
Huh? No. No. We're
Quick,
gonna
open your booster pack, Steph.
We're gonna open a booster pack right
open
now.
the pack.
We're cracking into it right now. We're not waiting.
Oh no!
Okay. Huh?
It happened.
Okay. So those of you who are in ad jail, you will arrive, and I will have finger tentacles on. But I did open it. I did open the booster pack. I got in there. Wait, he did it to you too. Yep. You're not safe.
I know.
You are not safe.
I gotta get my tentacles here.
Goodness gracious. Make sure you refund Usagi Kaide because
I will do that.
Yeah. We only have one active every 15 minutes for each of us. It was a hard thing to tell Twitch to do. So here we are.
But we have, I'm sure Alex appreciates the solidarity.
Right,
today.
Exactly. So yeah. All right. Well, I did open a booster pack, so that's nice. Here we go. Mindful Biomancer.
Hold on, I'm not ready.
Well, get ready.
I had to do a redemption thing before I could put my tentacles on.
I guess that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. So those of you who were in ad jail there for just a minute, we now have finger tentacles on, so we didn't get very far. We had to put the tentacles on, so that's all you missed. All right. Let's see here. On the alley, shopkeep. Shattered Acolyte.
Okay, so Grow Up in Game says Orzhov Bats were the victorious creatures from today's deck building session. So for those of you that may not know, Grow Up in Game is local to us, and we frequently bestow upon them our bulk, and they use it with their kids. And today they messaged us and said that they were digging through a lot of the Bloomborough cards that we had passed to them, and they were building decks around the different draft archetypes and battling them against each other. So Orzhov Bats was victorious today.
The literal sweetest thing I have ever heard in my whole entire life. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. Quick study. Goblin Glassrite. All right. Grapple with Death.
What a card. Ooh, I got Visionary Stance though.
I like that card. I talk about how I like that card all the time. All right. We're into my uncommons now. Are you into your uncommons yet?
Yes, I am.
Beautiful. I got the Quandrix Charm. I don't mind that. Tablet of Discovery.
Ooh, a Teacher's Pest.
That's a good card. Orsia Tide Choreographer. It costs 3 less if you have total toughness 10 or greater. I don't know that I guess it's you want to have your big monsters, I guess, or you want to have a bunch of
Yeah, it's funny to me that the watermark for that card is Prismari, because I feel like that effect is Quandrix.
Right. I agree.
Quandrix is the one that wants to have big monsters.
I agree with you. Now, this does have the whale, right? The whale has 4 toughness, and you put counters on the whale. And the whale could be, you know what I mean? So I feel like that, and then there's also the bird, which I don't think it's +1/+1. I think it's +1/+0. But the bird has 3 toughness. The Prismari bird. I don't know.
The elemental mascot.
Things do have a decently high toughness, I guess, in Prismari, but I think this is a strange design for this for sure. I
have a Slumbery Trudge.
Ooh, I have a rare land. Yay! Cascade. Okay. And then I have Zombify, which I'm not mad at Zombify.
Zombify's pretty good.
I'm not mad at Zombify. And then I have, this guy. I love this guy at common.
Oh, yeah.
This guy is such a strong turn 1 play. It is wild. Also, hi, Quinn. It's good to see you. Thank you for streaking. 80 stream streak.
That's
Are
impressive.
You freaking kidding me? Your dedication truly knows no bounds. We appreciate you. All right. But yes, the Burrug Befuddler. I love the turn 1 Burrug Befuddler. There are a few things that feel better for me here. I know. So those of you who find that you lack things to aspire to, there's something right there. 80 stream streak for Steel City MTG. We love it. All right. I'm feeling good about pack 2. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
I had some really good cards in that first pack, and just none of them for the same archetype. So I have high hopes that I will be adaptable.
Yeah.
If nothing else.
I was griping to Brad yesterday about when we were opening our booster packs about this horse. There's 2 horses. There's a 3-drop and there's a 5-drop. I have not found a good spot for either of them. I don't like either. They're just like curve fillers. So if in case of emergency, crack glass for horse, I think that's what they're for. They're not. I don't know. They're not very good. If you're playing the horse, you're probably don't have a great.
Ooh, I have the newt.
Quinn makes your 67 streak look like small potatoes. It's true. Oh, the newt. Are there any of your of the fun Spelly Quelly cards in this set? Have you found any of those? If so, what are we looking for?
Let me look real quick.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Brad is making a list of cards. So the Creeping Peeper. He calls it the creepy peepee. And then the mole, the whole mole,
Pothole mole.
Pothole mole. Brad calls it the holy moly. So there's a few cards, and there's a Scalding Cauldron, the Scaldy Caldy, so and there's not a good way to search for those on Scryfall, right? So Brad has been manually compiling a list of them, and I don't know if there's one of them in Strixhaven or not.
I don't think there is one in Secrets of Strixhaven.
Bummer. What are they doing?
I'm gonna take a quick moment to shout out my favorite, which has, let's see, let me find it. So actually, I think my favorite is so there aren't a lot of legendary creatures on this deck list, but that's a poor picture. Let me switch the printing here real quick. We have here Ivy Gleeful Spell Thief, or the Gleefy Spell Thiefy.
What? That's a stretch.
We have an Infecty Defecty.
The Infecty Defecty is good. Or
good. The Projecty Inspecty. Anyway, we can get back to opening these cards now. But I'm very excited.
Do you see what I have to live with? Do people see what I have to live with? Oh, goodness gracious. And it's been just me and him in the house all day. We have not left the house because we were just nose down sorting Magic cards all day long. So I have had to put up with this with no reprieve all day long. I deserve a cookie and or a small parade. The names are amazing, right? Right? Yeah. All right. Essence Scatter, Rancorous Archaic, Bogwater Lumerette. This set is just so strong on weird little guys, and I am just here for it. Soggy Doggy.
Soggy Doggy. I like that. That's good.
Root Manipulation. Primary Research. Okay. Applied Geometry. Hop to it, Bun Buns.
I got a Snarl Song. I'm ready for my soup.
Wait, did I not have a rare?
Applied Geometry.
Applied Geometry is rare. Okay.
I have the Joined Researchers on their Secret Rendezvous.
There you go. I don't like that in Limited. I don't like giving my opponents presents in multiplayer, and I like it even less in 1v1.
Oh, and the Giant Growth.
Oh my goodness, the best Giant Growth that ever was. That squirrel is just the existential crisis that it is experiencing is just very relatable to me on a lot of levels. So yes, we love the existential crisis squirrel. All right, pack 3, you ready?
Yep.
All right. Shopkeeper's Bane. Pull from the grave. Are you just... There we go. Spellbook Seeker. Rubble Rouser. I like this one a lot.
Yeah. Rubble Rouser is really good.
I feel like it's good in two different I like there's a couple of these that are really good in two archetypes, and I like those ones.
I feel like that's a sign of like a really well designed limited format.
It's extremely
when, like there are cards that are good fits for multiple archetypes.
Yep. Elemental Mascot. Lewin's real good.
I'm not excited about that.
Huh?
I said I'm not excited about that.
I don't have the support for it because we were talking about this yesterday too. Golgari is so all of the archetypes are fine. All of them are fine. Golgari is probably the weakest because it requires so much build around. If you have if you have exactly the right cards, Golgari can be very good, but you really do just need to have exactly the right pieces in order for Golgari to get the job done. Yeah. The other ones you can kind of cheese a little bit. But Golgari requires some specific pieces in order for you to be able to pull it off. That's what we've found at least. But
Lewin is certainly one of those pieces.
Yes. Yes, he certainly is. Lewin is very good. Tester of the Tangential, we love. Abigail, speaking of a piece that makes decks really good.
Speaking about cards that seem weird.
That one is very strange too.
A creature gets +0/+10, then it fights a creature an opponent controls.
You know what? Maybe that is for the Obira, whatever her name is.
There we go.
The lady that likes toughness. There you go. Maybe that's exactly. It's a combo.
But again, that would make it a Quandrix deck, not a Prismari deck.
I know.
Oh, here's the horse.
Yes.
This is the other one you were talking about?
3-drop one that that one is it's fine in Boros, right? Because you want to, not Boros, in Lorehold, because you want to put stuff in your graveyard so that you can rip the stuff out of your graveyard. Yeah. So being able to loot is kind of good for that. So I like that one better than I like the other one, right? But the other one's just Reach and Trample or Reach and Haste. Reach and Haste.
Yeah.
And it's it's fine. It's I don't know. It's not exciting. Pensive Professor. That is exciting, however.
That is exciting.
So he's an increment guy. Whenever one or more 1/1 counters are put on him, I draw a card. I like drawing cards. Zephi, I have not figured out a way to for him to be useful and limited.
Yeah, so the really Zephi and the Tempest is really cool. And I did have one draft on Arena where I got to play this card, and it worked well. The really weird thing about it, so if you're not familiar, Zephi the Tempest, a 7-mana 5/7. Once during each of your turns, you may cast an instant or sorcery spell from your hand without paying its mana cost. The weird thing about this card in this format is that both Increment and Opus care about how much mana you spent to cast the spell. So this, strictly speaking, does not synergize with any of the draft archetypes.
No, it doesn't. And that's just another
if you do have Visionary Stance, you could still throw it out there, and another big mana spell. It just is weird that it doesn't synergize with the format at all.
I really feel because that in the command zone seems exciting.
Oh yeah.
Right? And so it just tells me it's I don't know. If they're gonna make commander cards, put them in the commander decks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give us
feels
the
like
things
it would
that work
fit
in the
really well in the commander decks, because I think Rutha cares about the mana value of the spells you cast, not the how much mana you spent. So this would be great for the commander deck.
Exactly, it would be. Put it in the Rutha deck, and Anyway, Burst Lightning, I'll laser beam you. I like that. Ooh, and I have a foil Withering Curse.
Wow, okay.
This is a foil mythic. We love that.
Nice.
All creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn, but if I've gained life, we just destroy all creatures instead for 3 mana.
All right.
Pew, 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 pew. That's the first time I think we've opened this, or at least
I think so too. I don't know that I've ever opened it.
I really want to use this on you. Maybe I am playing Witherbloom tonight just so I can play big destroy all creatures spell.
Sure. Yeah. I got a bulk up and an honor bound page.
Okay. I'm +1 rare on you right now.
I mean, I had 2 rares in this pack too.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
The other one was Comforting Council.
Oh, well, so you had 1.5 rares.
I had 1.5 rares, yeah.
I dunked on that card yesterday too. All right. Pack 4, yeah?
It's like if you have a couple Bogwater Lumerets, then like
Uh-huh.
it's so good. But otherwise, it's kind of hard.
Okay.
I struggle.
Yeah, I think that's the point of us having finger tentacles.
I struggle.
But it's a good thing we have our emotional support friends, right?
It's true. Although not much longer. They've only got like
true.
a minute left.
It's true. Unsettled Mockery, Glorious Decay, Sneering Shade Rider. Love this card. It's Silver Quill card, right? It's obviously a Silver Quill thing. It has ink all over it, but oh, you like the Stone Docent. But the Sneering Shade Rider is absolutely not a Silver Quill card.
Feels good for the Witherbloom deck.
This is a Witherbloom card, yeah. It also I guess it does feel good to rip back with the Necro Shade, right? And the
Necroscribe.
Necroscribe, yeah. It feels good to rip back with that. And you killed me with that a couple times. Brad got me with Strixhaven the last time we played, and I opened better cards than him, but he opened a bunch of synergistic uncommons and just wiped the floor with me.
It was
and
payback
I did not
for you
like it.
Beating me in Thunder Junction when I had a Terror of the Peak.
I did. I kicked your butt in Thunder Junction and you opened all the good rares. Dual Tactics. Mind Roots is good. That's target player discards 2 cards, put up to 1 land discarded this way on the battlefield tapped under your control for 3 mana. I feel like it's like a little bit of hand disruption. And Campus Composer. Snooping Page.
Ooh,
Snooping Page is nice. It's some card draw. Informed Inkwrite. This thing is good. This thing makes inkies.
Some stinky inkies?
They're not stinky. Helping Hand. Just rip something back from your yard. And then Wonder Off. Exile target creature. That's a nice foil to get. And then Titan's Grave.
I don't know if it's... Probably. It doesn't look like it's showing up too well, but this card looks gorgeous in foil.
Yeah. I mean, it's got the blue and the red that are like
yeah,
very classically beautiful in these colors. I think we are free.
Are we free?
I think we are free.
I love
I think our friends are off duty. Thank you so much, Bleen. We appreciate you. All right. All right. Complete.
Oh.
Our friends are not staying.
I hadn't even gotten Dagavath off the screen.
There we go. We've got Fleem back.
Hang in there, bud.
Fleem, here he is. What a good boy. I saw some people on the internet celebrating Fleem's erasure from Arena.
Oh man!
Not that he's been erased, but he's an option right now instead of the only option, and he deserves to be the only option. Also, I love when my cards are just like crimped right out of the pack. That's like, well, not crimped, but just like bent. That feels really nice. Really glad that happened. All right. Adventurous Eater, Wild Hypothesis, Elite Interceptor. I think I might be in. Silver Quill here.
Yeah.
I think I might be.
I haven't been paying attention enough to know for sure, but I have seen enough like nice Lorehold cards that I'm hoping I might get to do Lorehold stuff.
Render Speechless, Embrace the Paradox, Living History.
This is another good Lorehold card right here.
Paradox Surveyor, a Stirring Honormancer. My rare is Plague Engineering. Sack 2
nope,
lands.
not that card. Planar Engineering?
No, not Plague Engineering. Planar Engineering.
Ooh, I have Moment of Reckoning. Maybe I'm playing Silver Quill stuff.
I feed the swarm. Get at me, buddy. And Cheerful Osteomancer.
Very shiny Witherbloom charm.
So maybe I'm with. I might be. Maybe I'm Witherquill.
Witherquill. Ooh.
I don't know. I don't want to play 3 colors, but I might need to. We'll see. All right, last pack.
So until you open Arcane Omens, that's the black converged card, and then you're like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. I'm playing all of the colors. All right, Tome Blast, Mindful Biomancer. I do think I have the volume in black and green, and that might need to be what I play here as a result, but we'll see. Embrace the Paradox, Biblioplex Tome Keeper. That was hard to say. Startled Relic Sloth.
Oh man, I wish I had the Sloth.
The Sloth is good for you. Transcendent Archaic. Harsh Annotation.
Ooh, Emeritus.
Magma Blood Archaic is my rare.
Dick.
Okay. Royal Treatment, which is fine. But I got the Pest Mascot as my
I'm on 2 rares.
Oh, are
We
you?
got Emeritus of Abundance, which prepares regrowth. This was in our slide
Yeah.
deck for today, and then I have the Scheming Silver Tongue, which prepares Sign in Blood.
Okay. Well.
And Vampiric Tutor.
No way! No, you're not probably
What?
running that in limited, right?
Yeah, probably not.
Unless you like have one thing that you're really relying on.
We'll see. If I had already been excited about Witherbloom or Silverquill, I'd probably be like, yeah, let's do it.
That's probably
but
going on our Maniple store after this stream.
almost certainly.
Almost certainly, yeah.
Look at that cool card.
We have like we were kind of confronted by how much we've moved away from generically good cards. Now there are some decks that we put them in as like redundance, like an instance of redundancy for like something that is not super well supported. Like we just basically have another piece of that with like the generically good like tutors or something like that, or even like generically good removal we've stayed away from in favor of some less efficient, more themey removal. Now sometimes that's not an option, right? And so you have like you do play the generic stuff, but yeah, we've like Cyclonic Rift used to be an auto include in every deck. Now I feel like that's character growth in addition to deck ethos shifting. But you know, like Demonic Tutor, like is just we just had like copies and copies and copies of it. Teferi's Protection, just copies and copies and copies of it. Like just because we had just taken it out of decks, and so yeah, I think Vampiric Tutor's another one of those that we just like don't really mess with anymore. And I mean, there's exceptions. There's exceptions, of course, but like, yeah, not often. Not often. All right, I am ready to deck build. Are you ready to deck build?
I'm ready to deck build.
Let's zoom out, and I need to like figure out. I need to take stock. I need to take stock of what it is we're doing. No, I don't need to stock up. Thank you very much. I didn't open one of those, but I would have liked to. Would have liked to open one of those, but I did not. Yeah, goodness gracious. All right. Well, I did get some good fixing for Witherbloom, so I might be able to put like some Witherbloom stuff in a white-black deck. I don't know what value that gives me though, so I need to figure that out. But remember, we're putting we stored our cards differently for this, right? So instead of Wooburg order, we go white,
black,
green.
Blue, red.
Blue.
White, black, green. Blue. Red. Cool.
I'm like so tempted to be soupy.
I mean, it's probably the best.
I have 2 archaic that are good payoffs. And I have like I think okay fixing. I don't know. We're gonna see. But I am feeling the call of the soup, as it were. What do you think, chat? Should I be soupy? Should I pursue the soup?
Pursue?
That was no. That was weird. I am very heavily considering pursuing the soup. I just because I have the land or the rare that searches for basics, right? So I can.
Okay. Oh yeah, planar engineering.
Yeah.
That's,
I don't know. This might be a soupy deck. I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if I can make soup work. Stop trying to make soup happen. It's just not going to happen, Gretchen. I do think the bulk of my deck is probably going to be Golgari or Witherbloom.
Yeah, Steph, stay on theme.
Okay,
come on.
I'm not being paid to stay on theme, so I'm not going to be staying on theme. Thank you. All right, let's see here. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, Seize the Spoils is nice. That gives me treasures. That lets me pay extra. Okay.
So I know we've talked about joined researchers, right? This is the one that prepares Secret Rendezvous.
Yes.
And how we don't like giving our opponent stuff.
I don't like giving my opponent stuff, but you
I had this in a very aggressive Silverquill deck on an arena draft the other day, and it was very good. Just simply because I could play my cards faster than my opponents could on average.
Oh, okay. So you were able to
So I
kind of
could like
break that.
keep casting this every turn, and I was drawing 3 cards a turn. And strictly speaking, my opponent was drawing 3 cards a turn, 3 extra cards a turn. But they just couldn't play their cards fast enough to keep up with.
They couldn't hold all of those limes.
They could not hold all of those limes.
Even liking the couple in draft 2, I have a hard time with it.
Right,
I
like,
just can never figure like
it's not a card you're going to put in every deck. But if your deck is aggressive, then it's very good.
yeah, it's just
Because the issue with aggressive decks is they can run out of gas.
sure.
You, I mean,
I'm
it
yawning.
is,
I'm
you
so
do
sorry.
inherently run the risk of giving your opponent the cards they need to blow you up, but
Yeah,
it performed well for me the other day, is all I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So far I have land, which is cool.
That's true. It is also just a 2-mana 2/2 with first strike. That's not nothing.
Yeah. I mean I've used it as a curve filler before, for sure. I just like I never feel good about it whenever it comes time to like for me to be able to activate that. Like I just never feel good enough about my position in the game for my opponent. I don't know. Skill issue. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. Blizzard.
Okay.
Badger pest.
So I have quite a few Prismari cards, and I have a Spectacle Summit, a Fields of Strife, and a Sundown Pass. So I might be able to get away with playing Jeskai tonight.
Does that add value to you?
I don't know. I have to see. I know I have some good payoffs for Lorehold. I haven't been paying too close attention to what my options for Prismari are. I also have a fat stack of green cards.
Fat stack of green cards.
Huge tracts of land.
Maybe the maybe the deck wants to play maybe this deck wants to play the horse.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just play the big monsters. No, I don't think so. I don't think this deck wants to play the horse. Yeah, I have fixing in all of all colors except for Lorehold.
Okay. So you might maybe.
I think I might be soupy.
You're gonna soup it.
I think I might be
what are your
souping
soup
it up.
payoffs over there? You got good soup payoffs?
I have 3 archaics. One of them is the rare
Okay.
one. One of them's the one that removes stuff when it enters.
All right.
I've got some really good removal in this, and especially if I have access to all the colors.
Yeah.
Like, I
Sounds like you might be set up well for soup.
we might just be straight up souping it.
Does not spark joy.
We might be souping it. Yeah. Wow. Soup plus tons of removal plus big dudes. Yeah. I think the core of the deck is probably gonna be something more towards like a Witherbloom kind of thing. Because I do like some of my fixing is in green, and so I'll be able to find those red sources and whatever with the green. But yeah. This is wow. This is gonna be weird. This is gonna be weird. I don't think I've done soup and sealed before. so that's okay. I think red is gonna probably be my least represented color. But that's okay. Red and white are probably going to be my least represented colors.
So I'm realizing that I have a lot of ways to get cards out of my graveyard, but not a lot of effects that trigger when that happens. So I'm thinking Lorehold is probably not where I want to be. Maybe I am playing just straight Prismari.
That's some good fixing for limit or for sealed here. That's some very good fixing for sealed. I'm feeling good about that. Friends, we do have an ad that is starting here. So if you are subscribed, you can listen to the secret podcast for the next 90 seconds. If you're not, that's okay. That's all right. But yeah, we'll be back in 90 seconds here. And yeah, you won't miss anything too much. We're still deck building. But if you want to subscribe, you can. How exciting. Secret Squid Alex, no.
Uh-oh.
Alex, we're not. No. We're still sorting through cards here, friend. Thank you. How am I supposed to make soup with squid hands? Like that. Answer me that. I do think I build the core of a. I think it's these 3 colors are my core here. Mostly these 2, and then I have just some access to the other ones, right? So I for sure want. I don't think I want Withering Curse. It's 2 pips. But I like Feed the Swarm. I like Wander Off. I like Pull from the Grave. I like Zombify. I like the Fight spell. I like Planar Engineering. I like Draw Spell. I like Run Behind. How much removal do I have here? I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces there. 5 pieces. Embrace the Paradox. 2 copies of Embrace the Paradox feels really good here.
Okay, that's right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 non-creatures, but I do think that's kind of where I want to be. I'll probably do some editing there. But I for sure want the Environmental Scientist.
Oh, hey, Bio.
Hey, Bio, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for the biddies, my friend. Hope you're doing well. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think it's got to be Prismari. I don't know that
5,
I have like
6.
My pool isn't like stellar. Though I could really easily splash white.
8,
And maybe splashing white for practice Scrollsmith and possibly Pursue the Past is
9,
like super worth
10,
it.
11, 12.
I don't think any of my other white cards are all that great, but Pursue the Past and practice Scrollsmith are cool. So, all right. Good night, the Alleypod. Thanks for stopping
Good night,
by. We appreciate
Alleypod.
ya.
Good to see you. I hope you had a great weekend, and we'll see you around.
Also,
Glass, right?
I'm gonna vocalize that it is time for our friends to take a nap.
All right. See you later.
But I think I
Queen.
know exactly what's about to happen.
That's fair.
But
Okay. I do need some early plays here, I think. What do I have early? I'm gonna stack up my cards here in a way that's probably not very helpful for me from a deck design perspective.
And the friends are back.
The friends are back. Hi, Fleem. Thank you so much. It's good to see you. All right. I think this deck is gonna be weird. All right. I'm
Pretty weird.
5, 2. This is probably like a 5-drop here. This Magma Blood Archaic. All right. 2 mana. This is going to be just so strange. I don't think I've built a deck that's like this soupy in forever. So I don't think I'm going to be running a lot of creatures, but I am going to have quite a few ways to get those creatures back. So we're going to reduce, reuse, recycle a little bit, I think. Wow, this is a weird deck. I think it's going to get the job done, but it's weird.
Hey, the Shadow Legion. We're playing sealed, so we're doing great.
Yes, hi Shadow Legion, good to see you.
We had a long day of sorting and organizing and listing cards.
Can I just vent for a moment about what this man made me do all day? No, I say that, and I was like, hey, Brad, this weekend I have a goal, and I would like to get our magic life in order. And then Brad was like, oh, okay, say less. And then chained me to a table all day, scanning magic cards, sorting them, listing them on our mana pool storefront. Goodness gracious, it was a whole thing. Your friend is making you a seed deck. Very nice. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Y'all, if you are interested at all in seeing some of the fruits of our labor, we do sell cards on Mana Pool, and we have some heaters. We have some heaters in our Mana Pool storefront right now. Yeah, we're talking Teferi's Protections, Force of Will, Demonic Tutors, Vampiric Tutor. Like there's just some spice in there right now. So because we usually just sell the cards that we open in our sealed thing, but then we were like, you know what? These cards have been collecting dust in our binders for a long time. Let's get them on the internet and into the hands of gamers that are going to use them. CEDH. Oh, great. Nice. I was like, Seed is like some kind of legendary creature that I have not yet.
I was gonna say that sounds like a Final Fantasy card.
Sure does. It sure does. But yeah. So, but anyway, if any of y'all are interested, definitely check out our Mana Pool store because, yeah, that helps us out when you do. But also, like, there's some good stuff in there. It's not doing us any good. All right, how many creatures do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 creatures, which means I probably want 12 non-creatures. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Did I do an okay job with this? I might have done an okay job with this. I have so many 4-drops. Do I just maybe play an extra land here? No, I don't. I don't want to play an extra land here. I feel like that's hard. I think Mage Tower Referee might not go amiss here, just at as a decent 2-drop that I don't have to worry about colors for. Or I can play Seize the Spoils and get some fixing. I think that actually is probably better. That's some card filtering and some fixing. I think that's good. Brad, this is a weird deck. This is a very weird deck. I have no white cards, which is fine, which is totally fine. Having none of something is probably good. I think I am most hard in like Sultai, but like probably okay. I have a lot of black green. Next, I have a little bit of blue, and then I have 2 or 3 red cards, one of which I don't actually need red to cast. But yeah, so 2 things that make me treasures. I've got a lot of card draw and card filtering, card selection. I do think I'm feeling good about this.
Okay.
That'd be Sid, Brad.
Sid.
Yeah,
Maybe, there are so many Sids. Maybe one of them pronounces their name Seed. Just to be different.
All right, now I need to figure out how to make a mana base. That's the
Kingdom Hearts one.
I need to figure out how to make a mana base here. This is whole thing is wild. Okay, I just came across a relic. Are you all ready to see a relic?
I'm ready.
Okay. So Brad and I went to magic events a lot. Before we started content, before we were even really internet ground, before we even got before we were on Twitter, before we were on Blue Sky, before we were on any of those things, right? We went to magic events a lot. And so we saw that people were giving away tokens and stuff with their names or business cards with their social links and stuff on it. And we're like, well, we don't really have social links. We have Facebook. So maybe we could link people to our Facebook pages or something like that. And I don't know. So we We made these. And this is, again, you can tell how long ago it was because I don't have brown hair anymore because I became too gray in order to care about brown hair. So I went blonde and haven't looked back since. But yes, it's been a long time. But yes, these were our initial giveaway tokens that we had. And these QR codes don't work anymore. This is like a service that we had to pay to like get QR codes to work because we didn't have like a link tree or something like that. But it just says, here's where to find me on the internet. Thanks for playing Magic with me today. How pure is that? I love that. Anyway.
The sweatshirt's not even pink.
The sweatshirt's not even pink. That's how you know it's old. Yeah. So anyway, just thought I would share with you all. I think that's really cute. All right. My mana base is gonna be a hot mess. I probably need 3 mountains because I need to be able to cast red spells sometimes, and I have the least amount of red fixing up here. So I will play 3 of those. I do not need white. White incidentally will be helpful. I might have 1 plains. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 17, so I need 8 more. I probably want 3 swamps because I have 3 black producers up here. So 3 swamps is fine. So I have 5 more. I have 3 green producers up here, so 3. I will probably want 4 greens, 4 green things, and then maybe 3 green. And then I have 2 blue producers up here. So I have 2 islands. Let's see how many producers I have for all of these colors. I have 4 blue producers. I have 6 green producers. I have 6 black producers. I have 4 red producers, and I have 2 white producers, and I have like some things that make treasures and stuff. So I think that's actually probably fine. What a weird mana base this is, but I do think I did a good job. I think that this is about what I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 plus 5. Okay. I have a weird mana base, and it's very exciting. I've never made soup before and sealed.
Like that better. All right. Just adjusting my mana base a little bit. Oh, why did I do that?
I don't know. Why did
I
you
need
do it?
the other sleeves. I have to sleeve the rest of my cards, not just my basic lands. All right, so you're ready to do...
I'm ready to do an elevator pitch. Are you ready to do an elevator pitch?
I'm ready, yeah.
Okay, so friends, if you're new here, first of all, hi, welcome. It's nice to see you. Secondly, this is what we do on the stream after Brad and I build our decks. So while we're sleeving things up, we want you all to give it your best guess who you think is going to win tonight. And so in order for you to be informed voters, we're going to give you a little bit of an elevator pitch for each of us. So we're going to tell you what we built and why we think it's going to be good. So friends, I have built 5-color soup, which in most limited environments is danger, danger, danger. But in this one, I think it's actually really good. So we have some good fixing at common here, and I have 5 dual land producing things. The only color pairing I'm not fixing for is Lorehold, but I think that's going to be okay with how we've got things set up here. I have quite a bit of removal. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of removal here in my instants and sorceries down here, and we don't have a lot of creatures, but the creatures that we do have are going to get us to the late game. We have some so our core of the deck is going to be black and green, so we have a little bit of incidental life gain, and yeah, we've got some incidental life gain. We've got an early game rattlesnake to prevent Brad from attacking enemy super hard. And then the end goal is ultimately to just have these really, really, really big, stompy archaics, or maybe an extra copy of the archaics. And to just rely on the converge effect. And I think that is going to be kind of good. So I've got a lot of really good card draw in here. I've got some good mana fixing in my spells and stuff. I've got things that search for lands. It's going to be the weirdest limited deck that I think I have built in a while, but I am feeling rather unreasonably confident about it. So I hope that you will join me in that confidence. Anyway, that's my elevator pitch.
All right. Well, chat, I am playing largely a Prismari deck and doing largely the things you would expect from a Prismari deck. So I've got some good interaction for the early game, which may or may not actually be relevant if Steph is doing soup, but we'll find out. I might have to do some sideboarding. But I've got a good amount of card draw. I've got some good opus payoffs, as well as a healthy amount of spells for which I can spend 5 or more mana to trigger those opus effects. And then the other thing I've done is I have splashed a little bit of white because I had some cool Lorehold cards that will let me fish cards out of my graveyard and draw a couple extra cards. So I'm feeling pretty good about my late game potential. I've got a good amount of things that make those 3/3 flying elementals, which hopefully Steph will not be able to block very well.
I do not have a lot of flyers down here, but
and so that's the plan.
Late game stuff has reach.
But yeah, let me get
some predictions going
here.
Yeah, so
make
here
sure I have the right one because we did a commander stream on which we jambled. Woo. Jambled.
Yeah. Okay. So get those votes in there, friends. You can use your channel points now. If you are not following us, I believe if you press the heart button for the first time, it gives you 300 channel points. So you can play meaningfully if you would like. All right. We're doing some souping, Bradley.
Oop, Steph's off to an early lead with prediction on the jambling.
I don't know. Be soupier, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess you got to be soupier. And also, we're going to see how well your little gremlinoid stream go live editing thing. We're going to see how well that does for you. Okay. Encouraging people to come and
vote for me.
Cheer for you. Yeah.
We'll see if my pleas were effective.
Okay, all right.
I'm on the board now.
The gap is closing. Oh no. I don't know.
I'm gonna say one more thing. If you haven't already voted Team Brad, I've got a pretty good record for
Brad is 2 up on me right now. He's won the last 2 streams. Oh no. But it's okay. That just means that my bloodlust is even greater. Ooh, you're tapped out. As in you bet the farm? Oh goodness, I am scared of my land base. I think, and by that I mean I am completely confident.
Don't think for a moment.
Don't think for a moment. It's good. Everything's fine.
Does not have an excellent.
Everything is so fine. No, I think I did a good job. I've just never built a mana base that's designed to do this before. Well, not never. I've done it once at the behest of chat during Tarkir Dragonstorm, wherein Soup was also okay to play, but they wanted me to make a reliquary dragon, and so I tried my darndest and I lost, but I made the reliquary dragon. Yes, I did that. Don't think for a moment. Just don't. Yeah. You might think that thinking is good, but no, it's not. Wild. Okay.
All right.
I'm a little nervous. Are you feeling nervous?
No, I'm good. I'm confident.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm doing great.
You think you're gonna fly over me?
I'm gonna do something.
You're gonna do something.
I'm gonna do something. I was really, really hoping I would get to do Lorehold stuff.
But sometimes you just gotta listen to the packs.
I know. Gotta obey what the boosties want.
It's true. All right, our companions are done with their shift. Thank you so much, Fleem. We appreciate you. All right. You'll be down to 379 points. Oh no, Bio! You got it, boss playing mono
Ooh,
red.
it's real close now.
Is it really? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So equally effective elevator pitches here. I really need this one tonight, Brad. I just need to tell you. Yeah. All right.
Oh, never mind. You pulled ahead again.
Did I?
Well, I mean, you were ahead, but your lead has increased.
Oh, okay. Ooh, look at that. I'm feeling good now. I'm feeling confident. Feeling very confident.
It'll just make it that more good when I take all your points.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
All right, don't forget we got to roll for first.
I mean, oh. All right, let's see who goes first.
19.
No, wait, okay. I have 8.
Aha.
Also, I don't know if you have seen this on Nerd Gear before.
Oof.
They're like squishy and they bounce like a Super Ball. And if I don't know, I think they're beautiful and they're fun. Yeah. Also, I think these are like 10 million times better than I know a lot of you have the like D100s or whatever that you bring out of your game store to make your opponents laugh. Those things can damage cards. This will not damage your cards. It's squishy. It's squishy and it's lightweight and it's not gonna it doesn't weigh 10 million pounds like those things that are probably otherwise weapons. These are cool. Try them out. In fact, I think I have a short link for this. Does that do it? Does that send you there? It sure does. Look at me memorizing links.
Look at you go.
Look at me memorizing links. So good at this game. I've got a hand that I like, Brad.
Yeah, I had to do a mulligan, but this hand is acceptable.
Okay.
I got to put a card back.
Mm-hmm.
Because Steph has no chill and won't do friendly mulligans with me.
I won't do friendly mulligans. Brad, listen, this is not friendly. Chat knows this. Chat knows how fundamentally unfriendly we are.
All right. I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. I got to turn my little light on here. I realized my playmat was a little dark. All right. I'm ready. Let's shake and bake. Brad.
Oh, that's right. I'm first.
Mm-hmm.
Tap land. Pass.
Drawer. I will also play a tap land and I will pass.
Draw. Play an island and a hydro channeler. This is a 1/3. I can tap it for a blue mana that I can spend only to cast instants and sorceries. Or I can pay 1 and tap it to get a mana of any color that I can only spend on instants and sorceries.
Okay.
Oh, our friends are the presence of our
hello,
friends.
Fleem. Thank you so much for returning. I hope you had a nice break. Thank you for your emotional support, friends. All right. My turn.
Mm-hmm.
Untap skis and drawer. All right. I will play a mountain and pay 2 for the environmental scientist. I'm going to search for a basic and reveal it and put it in my hand. I'm going to search for a forest. There it is. And I will shuffle and pass.
All right. Untap. Draw.
Here comes the boy. Oh, boy.
Play a sundown, pass. It'll enter untapped because I have 2 or more other lands. And then I will play a blazing fire singer.
Okay.
This enters prepared. And its prepared spell is Seething Song.
Okay.
And I will pass.
I will draw. I will. Your powers and toughnesses over there are
2/3, 1/3.
beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna play a land, and I'm going to pay 3 for Seize the Spoil. As an additional cost, I discard a card. I will discard Pest Mascot. And I will draw a card. Or I'm sorry, I will draw 2 cards and I will make a treasure. All right. Here is that. All right.
All right.
Beautiful. And then I think I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Draw.
I've got the fixing.
All right, Steph, you're not ready for this.
Am I not?
I'm going to cast Seething Song.
Okay.
So I'll get 5 red mana. 6, 7.
No, you're going to make 3 guys already.
I'm going to cast Visionary's Dance.
Wild.
I'll make 2 3/3 blue and red elemental creature tokens with flying.
Okay.
All
right. I see your game.
Because I'm just that cool.
Are you now?
They're shiny.
Oh, wow.
I will go to combat because your Goober's a 2/2. I've got a 2/3 for you.
I'm going to take 2.
Pass
Actually,
turn?
hold on.
Oh.
No. I'm going to block.
Okay.
My turn?
Your turn.
Beautiful. All right. I will play a Plains, and I will pay 4 to cast Zombify. I'm going to return target creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield. I'm going to return the Environmental Scientist. We're going to go get a land. I'm going to go get an island and put it in my hand. Look at me fixing like a champion. Now I'm going to get walloped on this next turn, but I am feeling good. Everything is great. Everything is wonderful. I'm not dead yet.
These are all reasonable points.
These are all reasonable points. I will pass the turn to you.
Okay. Untap and draw. We'll play a land. And I'm going to combat. I would like to attack you with all of my creatures.
That's a lot.
So I have here a 1/3, a 2/3, and then a pair of 3/3s with flying.
Okay. I will take 8. I will block your 1/3 here.
Okay. Pass to you.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Okay. I can take another hit like that. I can take one more hit like that. Do I want to play this island? I don't think I want to play this island now. I think I want to play this Spectacle Summit. Yeah. And then I will pay 4. I'm going to cast... You know what? No, I can't do another one quite like that. No. I'm going to cast Planar Engineering. I'm going to sacrifice this forest and this mountain. And I'm going to search for 4 basic lands and put them on the battlefield tapped.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to get forest, mountain, swamp, island.
Okay, that's all the colors.
I mean, I had all my colors last turn. I have a treasure. Yeah. And then I will pass the turn after that.
All right. Untap. Draw.
The early 7 drop is hard. I think I just needed to kill the Seething Song man before he got to sing his Seething Song.
Yeah, I was really hoping that you wouldn't do that because I was looking forward to slamming that Visionary's Dance when I did.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to combat. Same attacks as last time.
Yep. I will same blocks as last time. I'll take 8. I'll go to 4.
Okay. Pass to you.
Untap. Draw. Okay. I will play...
Also, I totally could have surveilled one
an
last turn.
island.
I just didn't.
So I do this. And I do that. Beautiful. Okay. Um, I am going to, so I need to block. I can take 3. I can take 3 and be fine. Okay, so I'm going to pay 4 and cast Applied Geometry. I'm going to make a token that's a copy of my Environmental Scientist.
Okay.
Except it's a 6/6. It's a 0/0 with 6/1/1 counters on it. Beautiful. And he's standing in a circle with all the fire and flamey thingies.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, I am a very fancy artist.
I like it.
But yeah, I'm gonna go search for a basic land and put it in my hand. I'm gonna find this probably the swamp. And then I will pass the turn to you.
All right. At your end step, I'll surveil 1.
Uh-huh.
I can go to the graveyard. All right. Untap. Draw. Interesting. Okay. I will go to combat.
Yeah.
I would like to attack you with my flying 3/3s.
Okay. I'd like to pay 4 to cast Wander Off. I would like to make one of them go away forever.
Okay.
And I'll take 3?
Yep. Second main phase, I will pay 6 for the Zealous Lore Caster. This is a 4/4. When it enters, I can return an instant or sorcery card from my graveyard to my hand.
Oh, gross.
I would like to get my Visionary's Dance back to my hand.
Yeah, you would. Okay.
And I will pass to you.
Okay. I've been digging, but I haven't found my payoffs yet. But I will pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Whew.
To cast the Transcendent Archaic. It enters, I draw 5 cards. Where 5 is the number of colors. If I draw 1 or more cards this way, I discard 2 cards. So I will draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I discard 2 cards.
Good. But it doesn't have reach.
Your elementals don't have haste, though, when they come out, do they?
They don't have haste.
I will discard both copies of Embrace the Paradox. Goodness gracious. Is there a way I can put this onto the battlefield? I found the Reacher.
Mm-hmm.
Or one of my Reachers. Okay. I think you have it here. I'm going to concede.
Yay!
We are going to go to the next game. I think the early 7-mana spell was very hard. But I think if it was a normal pace game, I would have had you. We're going to see. We're gonna see how this goes. I was pleased with how much, with the fixing that I had. I was very pleased with like
you environmental scientists 3 times.
Yeah, and that was kind of the vision thing, and so I'm glad that I kind of got to do that. But I needed to find the payoffs faster than I did, and I was digging hard. It was just a little too much pressure early, so I need to find my removal earlier. And honestly, I have like 6 pieces of removal in here.
I think that's what you said. Yeah.
Yeah, I found 1. So you know, and I was digging hard. So I don't know. So we'll see what I come up with here. I am not disheartened here. It did feel good to play what I was doing, but like it did not answer your 3/3 flyers.
Just too speedy.
And it's such the only counterspell that I got, I think, is I got an Essence Scatter, but it doesn't matter what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, like if I didn't have the Seething Song guy.
All right, grow up in game. Okay, fine. But the Seething Song, I think I just needed to get that guy going. I think that was my mistake there. I didn't kill him before because I had the 4-drop exile thing and I could have done it, but I was just, we're gonna keep doing mana dances. No, I just needed to kill the Seething Song, man. And I know that now.
It's hard, because if I didn't have something to do with Seething Song that on my next turn, then you probably were better off to do what you did instead.
Yeah,
but
I'm gonna keep this starter enthusiastically so as to intimidate.
All right. Let me see what we got going on here. What are we doing over here? This is fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing can go wrong. Bless you. All right, I'm gonna play Dreamroot Cascade. Go ahead.
All right, we'll draw. Mountain. Pass.
Untap and draw. I will play a Forum of Amity, and I will pass.
Draw. Island. Hydro Channeler.
Mm-hmm.
Pass.
Draw. I will play a Swamp, and I will pay 3 mana for the Pest Mascot, and I will pass the turn.
All right. Draw. Mountain. I think that what's the Pest Mascot's toughness is
it's a 3 toughness creature.
3. I would like to cast a Braid and deal 3 damage to your Pest Mascot.
You are the worst.
And I will pass the turn.
Untap and draw. Okay. I will play a tapped Spectacle Summit. And I will pay 1 to cast the Burg Banemaker. It's a 1/1. And then I will pay 2. Never mind. I will pass the turn to you.
Okay. I'm gonna pay 2 at your end step and cast Prismari Charm. I will choose Surveil 2, then draw a card.
Beautiful.
Boop. Boop. I'm gonna put both of those in the graveyard and then draw. Okay. We'll untap. And we'll draw. Island. I will pay 3 for Strife Scholar.
Okay.
3/2. It has ward, pay 2 life. It enters prepared. And its prepared spell is Awaken the Ages, a 6 mana sorcery that makes 2 2/2 red and white spirit creature tokens.
Beautiful.
That's all. I pass.
End of your turn. I'm going to pay 2. I would like to cast Burg Barrage. Target creature I control gets +1/+0 until end of turn. If I've cast another instant sorcery spell this turn, I didn't, but that's okay. He's going to deal damage equal to his power to up to 1 target prepared creature Brad controls.
Okay, you got to pay 2 life.
I will pay 2 life.
And since you're at 1 life, you die.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly how that works. I'll go to 18.
All right. Yeah, I'm still done.
All right. I will untap and draw.
Oop.
I will play.
Our friends are back on break, by the way.
Oh, there we go. Thank you, Fleem. I appreciate your emotional support. I will pass the turn to you, Brad.
That's ominous. I don't like that one bit, Stephanie. Play a land. Pass the turn.
End of your turn. I'm going to pay 3. Oh, thank you for the emotional support, Fleem. I appreciate you. By 3, I mean 5. I'm going to pay 5. I would like to cast Embrace the Paradox. I'm going to draw 3 cards and put a land card from my hand on the battlefield tapped. 1, 2, 3. And I will go ahead and put this Plains on the battlefield tapped. Beautiful. Untap.
I don't like how this is going so far, Steph.
Well, if you complain about it, it might help, but we'll see. I don't know. I will draw for turn. I will play an island. And then I will pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll pay 5. To cast the Rancorous Archaic.
Oh.
Enters with 5+1/+1 counters.
Okay.
And you have a 1/3 over there?
It's a 1/3.
I would like to attack you with this here 1/1.
I will not block.
Beautiful. I'm going to pump it. No, you'll take 2.
Take 2.
It's your turn.
All right. Draw. Oof. Tap land. Pass.
Untap. Draw. Okay. I would like to attack you with this your 7/7 with trample.
Yeah. I'll take 7.
Okay. Beautiful. Then I will pay 4 to cast the Cheerful Osteomancer. It enters prepared, but it has Raise Dead on it. I would like to pay 1 to raise. Whoops, pay 1 to raise this dead. I would like to raise this dead guy.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. And then I will pass the turn to you.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Okay. That's not awful. Gonna have to make some moves. I don't know if this will get me there or not, but I will cast Visionary Stance.
Beautiful.
We'll make my 2 elementals, and I will pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. And draw. Okay. I have a 7/7, and you don't have a lot of life.
Don't have a lot of life.
We're gonna see what this attack looks like. I'm gonna pay 5. Yeah, I'm gonna pay 5 for Root Manipulation. Everything gets +2/+2 menace, and whenever a creature I control attacks, I gain 1 life. Except I'm going to do it this way so that I have a pump. And then, yeah, we will attack you with these guys.
That's so bad for me, though, Steph.
I agree. So
Why?
this is 9 with trample.
Yeah.
This is 6, and this is well, it will be 2. So this will be 4.
Yeah, I cannot survive because I can only block one of your creatures.
Correct. And you're probably blocking the 6 over here, right? No, I guess you're throwing.
Yeah. I mean, I save the same amount of damage either way, so I would block in a way that at least kills one of your creatures. But I think your other 2 is enough to kill me.
I mean, yeah, it's 4 and 6, so that's 10. Plus, no, I guess.
Yeah, because I'm blocking that.
There's
6.
some trample over. Yeah.
Go all right.
Imagine what happens when you don't have a turn 4 or 5 7-drop devastating spell.
I was so ready to. So I played the Visionary Stance, and I had the Practice Scrollsmith, which would let me cast it again, and Zealous Lorecaster, which would let me cast it again. I was like, if I can survive one more turn, I might be able to get enough 3/3s to sort of hang on here.
So I had the Magma Bond Archaic.
Okay.
But I was like, okay, I like him better than I like this one. But this one costs less mana, and I think if Brad has a counter spell for a creature,
sure,
this is gonna proc it, and then I'll at least have a backup plan, right? And so that's what I was like, that's what I was waiting on. But I did have the big guy in my hand, and I was very excited about it. I do think the game plan for this is just like survive. Survive until you can get your big hits. Survive until you can double spell faster than your friends. Thank you, grow up in game. I thought so too. But I feel vindicated. I do, because I feel like the deck did the thing that it's supposed to do, and
we're going into an actual factual
you're going
game
into
3.
an actual factual game 3. And you know what? We are early tonight.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Missed the jamble, but you were able to make it to keep the streak alive. That's good. That's good. We love when Donnie streaks. Good to see you, Donnie. Good to see you. I saw y'all were streaming earlier today. What were y'all playing? Brad made me sort magic cards all day long, so I wasn't able to do anything fun.
I was very rude in that way.
What a taskmaster he is! I swear. Goodness gracious! Goodness gracious! We are getting a lot of mileage out of those Team Steph and Team Brad.
Yeah, that was a good call making those.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going first.
All right, if you must. Okay.
This is probably fine.
I'm happy with this.
All right. We got a sundown pass, and I'll pass.
I will draw. You will sundown pass?
I will sundown pass. All right, bye, Donnie. Thanks for stopping in.
See you, Donnie. I will play a tapped Titan's Grave, and I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Island. Pass.
Untap and draw. I will play a swamp, and I will pay 2 for the Bogwater Lumerette. And I will pass the turn to you.
Ooh. I gotta reset my life total.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I just need to click it twice. Hee
When you got the Bogwater Luminary gains your life when it enters, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Whenever it or another. There we go.
All right. I'm gonna, at your end step, I'm going to deduce. I will draw a card and then create a clue token. Which I will represent with this.
Okay.
Clue.
Clue. Clue.
Draw. Oh, wow.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Untap.
Y'all, really quickly. We are this week. So we are going to be streaming tomorrow at noon to teach you all how to play Cataclysm Arcade. So 12 p.m. Eastern, we're playing tomorrow. But then we are streaming as normal on Tuesday night. We haven't quite decided what format we're playing, so we have to pay attention to our socials for that. I have a feeling. I might want to play some more Throne of Eldraine, but we'll see, because we did get a whole box of it very recently. But we'll see. So we are playing Tuesday night at 10 p.m. But after this week, we are switching our Tuesday streams to Wednesday nights. So we are going to be Sunday, Wednesday night streamers instead of Sunday, Tuesday night streamers beginning in June. So this is going to be our last Tuesday stream. And then we will play on Wednesday from then on. So just to keep that in mind, write that down somewhere if you have a recurring reminder, which I know you all do, on your calendars for when we stream. It's going to be 10 p.m. on Sundays and 10 p.m. on Wednesdays starting in June. So anyway, yeah.
I'm just playing this land and passing.
Ooh, okay, we're going to draw. I will play a mountain, and then I will pay 1 for the Burrag Banemaker. And then enters, I gain a life. Like to go to combat. Attack you for 2.
Take 2.
And it is your go.
I'm gonna crack this clue and draw.
Okay.
Interesting. All right. Untap. Draw. Play another land. I am going to pay 3 mana for the Practiced Scrollsmith.
Okay.
This is a 3/2 with first strike. When it enters, I exile a non-creature non-land card from my graveyard. Deduce. Until the end of my next turn, I can play that card.
Okay. And that is how big?
3/2 with first strike.
Beautiful.
Pass to you.
All right, I will draw. I will play a when it deals damage.
What?
When it deals damage, or when do you get to do the thing?
When it enters.
Oh, but you can cast a deuce whenever you want.
Yeah, until the end of my next turn.
Got it. Okay. I'm going to pay 4 to cast the Magma Blood Archaic.
Yikes.
This enters with 3 counters on it because I have paid red, green, and black. Creatures I control, when I cast an instant or sorcery spell, creatures I control get +1/+0 until end of turn for each color of mana spent to cast that spell. And then I will pass.
All right. Untap. Draw. I will deduce. Draw a card. Make a clue. We'll play a land and cast the Expressive Fire Dancer.
Okay. Stats?
2/2.
Okay.
When I cast an instant or sorcery spell, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. If I spend 5 or more mana to cast that spell, it gets double strike until the end of the turn.
Beautiful.
I will pass to you.
Okay, I will untap. And I will draw. I would like to play an island. Yeah, I would like to pay 2 to cast Feed the Swarm. I'm going to destroy your creature on the right, the one
Sure.
with first strike. And I lose life equal to that permanent's mana value, which is
3.
Also, I didn't gain 1 from the Archaic entering, so I needed to do that.
Sure.
So all of my creatures are going to get +2/+0 this turn. How exciting. And then I would like to attack you with this here. This here 7/5 with trample, and this here 3/1 with death touch.
So that's 10, huh?
It sure is.
I will not block.
Okay.
Go to 8.
Sounds good. It is your turn.
No, I only had 1 mana. Okay. Draw. Play a land. I will pay 2.
I
And
think I have you on
cast
the ropes here, and I'm feeling good about it.
Landscape Painter.
Okay.
This will enter prepared. Its prepared spell is Vibrant Idea, a 5-mana sorcery that lets me draw 2 cards.
Okay.
I will pass the turn.
Okay.
I have effects in your draw step.
Okay.
So
I draw.
Draw your card. I'm going to cast Run Behind.
Okay.
Put target Magma Blood on Archaic on the top or bottom of your library.
I would like to respond to that.
Okay.
I would like to pay 5. Using 4 different colors of mana. To cast Embrace the Paradox. I will draw 3 cards, put a land card from my hand onto the battlefield tapped.
Okay.
Everything is going to get +4/+0 until the end of the turn.
Sure.
He's going to go on top of my library. So wait, no. We're gonna draw the cards, sorry. 1, 2, 3. We're going to put a land on the battlefield tapped. And then he's going to go on top. Great. I have not yet played a land for turn. So I will play the swamp. And I will attack you with the Burrowed. No, I will not. I will not do that. No. I will. I will attack you with the 1/1.
Okay, it's a 5/1.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, actually, these are both huge. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so I'm attacking you with
But
both.
no trample.
Correct, no trample.
Okay, I will block each of them.
Okay, sounds great.
I believe we trade.
I think so.
Okay.
I have an X2 and X1.
Yeah.
Great. And it is your go.
All right. Draw.
How many cards do you have?
5.
Okay.
We'll play a Tap Spectacle Summit, and actually, no, I don't need to do that. I will play Mountain And pass to you.
Okay, untap. I wonder what I will draw. I will play planes. I will pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 6. To cast the Magma Blood Archaic, he enters with 5 counters.
Okay. I would like to respond.
Mhm.
I'm gonna crack this clue.
Yeah.
Boop. Okay.
He enters with 5 counters. It is your go.
End step. I'll cast Muse's Encouragement.
Okay.
I'll make an elemental and then surveil 2. Beep. 1, 2. I think I want this. Yeah, that's the way we want it. All right. Untap. Draw. Play another island. And then I will pay. I guess it makes the most sense to do it that way. 6 mana for the Zealous Lorecaster.
Okay. Returns an instant sorcery from your graveyard to your hand.
I'm going to get Run Behind.
Okay. It costs 2 less to cast if it.
1 less to cast. So it will
Okay.
cost 3.
Okay.
And I'll pass to you.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Okay. I will pay 3. Red, green, black. To cast Pull from the Grave, I'm going to return up to 2 target creature cards from my graveyard to my hand and gain 2 life.
Yikes.
So he's going to get +3/+0.
Yep.
Bogwater, Limerat, and Burrug Befuddler. I am then going to pay 2. Yeah, 2 to cast Burrug Barrage. Target creature I control is going to get +1/+0 until end of turn if I've cast another instant or sorcery spell this turn. And then it's going to it's going to deal damage equal to its power to your big guy on the right.
Yep.
So he's getting +5/+0 or +6/+0 this turn because Burrug Barrage says so.
Yeah.
So he is 13/7, which I believe does it.
Oh, yeah, because he's got trample.
He does. I would like to attack you with my 13/7.
Yeah, that's it. Well done.
We got there, Team Steph. We got there.
Ooh.
We did it with soup. We did it with soup.
Oof.
Oh gosh, I felt good about that. You know what? It's time. It was time. It was time for Team Steph. It was time for Team Steph. I felt really good about that. Give the people what they exactly. Give the people what they want. Thank you for rooting for me, Quinn. I appreciate it. And Bio, look at you. You have points now. You have points now, Bio. Yes, Alter. Yes, we got there. Glad you were here for that one. Yeah, I'm glad you were here for that one too. I scrubbed out hard that first game. I was sweating bullets. I was like, if you do that 7 mana on turn 4 or 5, whatever that was, every game, I am la toast. But if I can put the pressure on you enough, so that you have to keep your creatures off the board early until I can slam down one of those big monsters and then keep them turning sideways, I think I'm in good shape. And so I think I made the right call
I think we had ultimately what boiled down to similar strategies.
Yeah.
I think your top end was better.
Yeah.
And I think because I was able to sort of cheat the game clock in the first game.
Yeah.
That I was able to pull it out, but
okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go find someone to rate. Talk to chat about how you felt like your deck did and see if you would have done anything differently.
Yeah, I don't know that I would have done anything differently. I like looking at I did carefully consider the cards in my pool, and I think this was the best deck I could make. I think this was a really good example of why soup is so good. Like, I feel like the college decks in this format have a hard time competing with soup. So that's why I think Lorehold and Silverquill are both really good because they're fast and they can get in before the soup can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
But like if you're just trying to do Opus stuff or increment stuff, you're gonna lose to soup because
Mm-hmm.
soup is just better in the late game. But I did have I did have some good cards, right? I had Zephi and the Tempest, which though it behaves weirdly with the formats archetypes, is still I think a good card. And then I had Visionary's Dance
Mm-hmm.
and several ways to buy it back. So it was really and I had a lot of card draw. So I think it was for me it was a lot about trying to dig to the cards that make these 3/3 flyers
Mm-hmm.
and then just attack over. But I think this was the best plan that my pool had.
Yeah. I was really nervous about my pool initially, honestly, because like my bulk, the amount of cards that I had, if I wanted to choose two colors, the only two colors that I could have chosen were either black and green or green and blue. So like it was one of those two things, but it was green and blue was kind of weak. Green and black didn't really have a great top end. So leaning into the archaics, I think, was really smart here. And I'm glad because I had 2 copies of Embrace the Paradox. So when you're playing soup, you want a lot of card draw and a lot of or just card selection, basically, because you're not going to be running a ton of the you're not going to be running a ton of creatures, but the creatures that you are running are going to be huge and meaningful. And you're going to want to make sure you filter your deck out as much as you can so that you can get the colors of mana that you need to do your big splashy convergy things. And so card draw and card selection is huge. And so I think I had the cards to support that, and I'm glad I figured that out. So that felt good. All right, friends, we're going to start a raid over into the Filthy MTG Casuals. They're playing Commander tonight with Cop. And who else are they playing with? Cop. And Noah, oh my goodness, they're playing with Cop and Noah. Goodness gracious. Yeah, we're going to send y'all over there. So please give them a ton of love in chat and make sure you let Donnie know that Brad did not win tonight. But yeah.
I mean, it's okay if we let it, Donnie.
Before we go, we are going to be teaching everybody how to play Cataclysm Arcade tomorrow. This is a game that we love limited, right? We love sealed. This is a game that is designed to be played with 1 booster pack and 1 booster pack. And it is a trading card game that is made by Brian David Marshall. If you're a Magic community person, you know who that is. He's an excellent and super brilliant game design mind, and he made this game. And we've got booster packs of it, and we're going to teach you how to play tomorrow. So if you like Commander, and if you like Sealed, which we like both of those things, I think you're going to love Cataclysm Arcade. And so we're going to teach you how to play tomorrow, noon Eastern. All right, friends, we're going to send you over to Jen and Donnie now. We will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Mwah.